बच्चे ही पसंद करते हैं। और जस्ट लाइक रोहित मेरा ट्रिगर्ड इंसान जो जिस उम्र में अपने बच्चों को एलिमेंट्री स्कूल ड्रॉप करने जाना चाहिए, तो उस उम्र में वो एलिमेंट्री स्कूल जाता है मीटअप करने। प्रोफेशन से ट्रिगर्ड इंसान यूट्यूब पर एक रोस्टर है, लेकिन ये यूट्यूब पर वही करता है जो इसकी ऑडियंस टाइमर में। ऑनेस्टली ट्रिगर्ड इंसान से मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। लोगों को लगता है कि मेरे को उससे कुछ पर्सनल प्रॉब्लम है, लेकिन मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर एवरेज हर वीडियो में मुझे भी 5 मिलियन व्यूज आने लगे ना, तो मैं until I laugh for 12 hours जैसी वीडियोस देख के भी शॉक नहीं होऊंगा। एंड में मैं ट्रिगर्ड इंसान के लिए यही बोलूंगा कि कंटेंट क्वालिटी के हिसाब से ड्राइंग भी उसके लिए एक ओवर अचीवमेंट है। टेक्नो गेमर
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribespeople are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The scions of the canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
La da 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 da.
झाड़ू तेरे सामने ही था घूम कहाँ रहा है झाड़ू
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker's Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Waina. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. So her younger sister.
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense.
We couldn't do that or...
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the...
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen eye.
Bichama?
He's one of Auntie... Where can we...
Ever since Malco.
Thank you.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
अरे यार क्या यार
Someone admiring the scenery from the... Hello there, are you Bichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
What?
No.
Are you
Everything's fine. After I help you find...
your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the Abyss...
Wow, you got all that?
I just picked up on the basics. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the children of Echo. There's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Oh man, how isn't this complicated?
Traveler? Paimon?
Kanich! Fancy meeting you here. We've actually been looking for you.
I'll get straight to the point. I hear you accepted a proposal from Elder Trinidad.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight, you mean. You were still his first choice. It's just... Oh, jeez. It's not what it looks like, promise.
Chill, it's cool. I only mention it because there's something you should know. And I suspect Elder Trinidad hasn't been completely forthcoming with you. His true intention is to resolve the Mountain King problem once and for all.
Once and for all? You mean this'll be the last Turnfire Knight
That's right.
to the Night Kingdom? You mean...
To his death.
Whoa! Are you serious right now? You shouldn't go blurting out accusations like that. It could get you in trouble.
Too blunt? Okay. I'll phrase it more gently. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony, you kill the Mountain King dead.
But that's ridiculous. He told us the Mountain King is a living symbol of your tribe's glory.
And that glory comes at a price.
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. Ah, yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Still, is killing...
The Mountain King is that evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. So, to look at it one way, once it's completely purged from his body, the Mountain King will finally be able to rest in peace. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power. This was just...
Trinidad didn't say.
Then it sounds like you'll...
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we...
I know this must come. I'd like to make a...
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable... Good.
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was... pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. There are still those who insist.
Plus, Kanish doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. So, now, it's time for us to discuss the finer details of the ceremony. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. We've done it plenty of times before, and it's always very routine. I'm sure you won't have any problems. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel, the longer the Mountain King will remain asleep.
Asleep, huh?
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. That's the only reason why we have to perform the ceremony on a regular basis. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss, and you seemed to wield the sacred flame quite effortlessly yesterday. With your help, I'm optimistic this time we can dispel all the remaining abyssal energy from the Mountain King's body, freeing us from this ever-looming threat for many years to come.
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's all you really need to know? In the meantime, and if you wouldn't mind,
So now we have it.
I'll be sticking around for the next...
Seems like Kanich was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
You're here.
Kanich!
I can tell.
Is that the traveler in Pine?
Hello, Chief.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday, so I believe Kinich has already filled. However, every child of our... This is our history. To kill the Mount... Nana's death was a great... My honored guests. Perhaps there is. But though I sense that your mind is...
So, Kanich, early...
Let's walk and talk.
That works too. Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the Flame Bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this exceptional problem, an exceptional price must be paid. I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then, let's hear it!
In a moment. Didn't you have a question you were about to ask me?
Oh yeah. What was it again? Oh, right! We need
I agree that he has a problem. He needs disciplining, so I hired him a teacher.
You got him a teacher? Oh, Paimon would love to see him get scolded for bad behavior. Anyway, moving on. When we ran into a house, he said you two were investigating some abyss thing together. Is that related to the whole Mountain King situation?
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the abyss too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those purple dogs were coming from. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out, and move the Mountain King inside, he'd be able to continue living, but without posing a threat to the tribe.
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy. Would it really work?
It's not without its risks, of course. There's a lot of unknowns in the equation. For instance, for all we know, a prolonged period inside the rift could make the Mountain King's condition worse. Still, we desperately need something like this, even just as a temporary measure. You've seen the conflict the issue is causing in our tribe for yourselves, and believe me, it's been a long time coming. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive, whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about the Mountain King and more about preserving your culture and heritage.
Yes, but on the flip side, you've got people like Elder Trinidad, who is more concerned about protecting the people he cares about now and into the future. And he has every right to take that view. It's one thing to try and preserve the last remnants of a glorious past, but making your kin pay the price for it? No one can seriously tell them that's a fair
You're right. Because at least in our
I think I know a way. You have any better ideas?
Not at the moment. After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place. People are gonna think you've lost your marbles.
If it doesn't end well, the Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point.
All right. So what's this deal you wanted to make with us? We're hardly...
All I need you to do, I'm getting harassed on a daily basis. If you help me out...
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while, I'd say. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Integrate yourself with the tribespeople, so everyone that way, I won't have an then, when the day of the ceremony...
Still sounds pretty crazy. Even for a... And even if it worked...
At least the two of them would finally be... The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Can I take that to me?
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to all of this in the next couple of...
Great. Well, good luck to us both.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kenichi's back. Because he heard
But it wasn't on purpose.
That's true.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba.
Pony's saying nasty things about the mountain.
Once upon a time, maybe. Toba, as of today? Oh, come on. The travelers.
What? Really?
So that's what my dad. To be fair.
Wait,
Oh, yeah. We can get him. Oh, I didn't mean to argue with Toba. All he said was, yeah, if you. All right. Dad just really.
huh? Oh. I shouldn't.
That's more like. Guess so. I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. See you, Toba. See you, traveler.
Okay. I'll head home.
Okay, take care, you two. Even though they said they're so. Come on, let's. Huh? What's going on over there? Let's take a look. Hey there! What's happening here?
A rehearsal for the turn.
Ooh, there's
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from the.
why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding. This isn't one of.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person. What? Oh! It's you. It's funny.
You're not.
Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the sacred flame. Been doing it a few years. Always.
Oh, very impressive.
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King's. The question is, what are we gonna do about this in the way things are going?
You look a little
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots. I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association. They gave me a simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
What's the Saurian Relic Society?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you.
A how? A how's a relic from an
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin, and they signed a contract there. The association folks say that the kind of contract usually comes with a huge hidden cost.
Really? That sounds ominous.
Who knows? But if it's true, Kanich can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use that as my entry ticket to the association. But after all the Abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve. Or... you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of cake.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above. You two have hearts of gold, you know that? Of course it is. All right, come with me. I'll show you the way. There it is. It's inside these ruins.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago.
Great minds think alike. I'm not about...
Can't see? I hear everything! Check this out!
One with the Force.
I'll protect us. Go, Barber, go!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Gotta keep trying and let the show begin.
Can't see? And Shroud! Keep up! Don't get too close! Time to go. One with the forest. Keep up. I hear everything. With the wind! What a drag! And Shroud!
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us.
Windblade!
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to stay in. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? Definitely looks like. True. Now that you mention it, most ancient murals take up a whole huge. It does match the story he told us, though. There's a song. Whatever. That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed? Oh, Pon.
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep. Hey, Ponche. Come and say hi to these guys. They're.
Wait, are you
Huh?
I don't think so.
my nephew Toba?
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Great to meet you, sir. Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two...
Really?
Allow me to explain.
I spent on the word,
It was an
and now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student.
See what I mean, Ponche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's...
I don't know if he's still there, but...
Let's dance. Hi. Hi.
Hey! You thieving rat!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to get shoved butt first into a tree hollow. Oh, eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Where did these Yuvka swords—
Oh, the baby saurians are—
Stop, please! By all the warriors, please!
Oh, yeah? Well, you threw it?
The old bum's bagged and all that time lying. The same place you found me! Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth. May all my
Okay, what do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do. Well,
Although the term this holds true for this appears, you punkies. Let me see.
Silent!
Do you truly? Well, it.
What? When?
Wow.
Silent!
All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms, but from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcend. And you, now, let.
We're so sorry.
Does that mean?
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book.
The whole reason I worked. Well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the key.
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe you're this.
I'm not talking about.
Like what?
Like the fact that the key fact. If you don't believe.
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of...
So, I came to the it began with.
Hey. Sorry to interrupt, Ponche, but you seem to be getting a...
I'm sorry. I was originally planning on presenting my.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kanich!
I'm more or less finished with.
Kanich! I'm onto something. I haven't worked out all the details, but.
So Mr. Ponche here has done...
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go. Here will do. Yeah,
Sounds like you're...
you heard him.
Yet.
I think it's possible. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. Maybe he thought the Mountain King. Either way,
How can you
this is what I've gleaned from my many interactions. The story Elder to the Mountain King's.
What?
Of course not. We should help him move. It's the only practical. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. Still, he's been the.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break.
I saw her, but as both the lion, if I'm not careful. But back to the matter at hand. I see. Well then, we can more...
Huh?
That information, for example, the old story you told me you heard in... Exactly. The strange story told to you by...
After it was dead then, back then, the...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire... What do you mean?
it, right? Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? No.
This requires another. Using elementals. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing all of the ruin guard.
Prototype?
As the abyssal, and if the limbs of Os and this newly born god will have the power to. Yes.
Then, what should we do with it?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me if you wish, no matter where we may hide it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any we can't have the church.
What?
Huh. Let's go back to the. I'll make sure it doesn't get.